Women of influence. The glory of the Lord shine on you. Arise, shine, for your light now has come. Women of influence, the glory of the Lord shine on you. Oh, the glory of the Lord shine on you.
Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're watching from. I am so excited today. It looks like I've been coming to the show saying that I'm excited. I really am, because I believe that 2021, God is going to restore all the things that we missed 2020. So that alone, and believing and having faith, is really helping me to be very excited. So thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. We are a little bit late. We were a little bit still kind of late, but thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for waiting on me. I'm so sorry. You know, Woman of Influence, we're very excellent, and we want to do things very nicely. So that's why we were late today, trying to figure out, making sure our sound, everything is fine. So please forgive us. Prayerfully, it won't happen again, but you know we love you, and we just want to give you the best. So thank you so much for joining me. Please, let's take our time and let our brothers and sisters come in, all right? So what I please want from you is share the video, okay? That's how we do it now. So share the video right now. Tag somebody to come in. Let them know that Woman of Influence is alive. You know, I am alive. I'm not dying, or I haven't died. I am alive, you know, and kicking. So share it to them. If you are on groups, share it to them to let it be a blessing. We are talking about health and fitness today. This year, nothing is, I want us to all round, okay? I don't know about you, but I think that we can have all round sources. You know, so we started the year, January, looking about our spirituality. How can we be so much intimate with God? Then this, before we ended it with our finances. How can we save? How can we invest? How can we leave some blessings for our generation? And we are talking about health, because I'm telling you, the body that Christ has given you, if you don't take care of it, it's not going to work. So it's very, very important. So today, that's what we are talking about. So please, let's share the video right now before our friends come in. Let's share it. I want to share it right now. I want to share it right now. So please, let's share the video. Let's tag our friends, you know, to come in. Because once I start the show, I don't want to be looking at my phone. So let's share it right now. Let's just share it right now. Let's share it with our friends. And I think it's going to be a blessing to them. So let's do that right now as we go into the show. As we go into the show today, share it on Messenger. I'm trying to do mine. Share it to all your friends on Messenger. Let them have it. We're going to talk about something that I think is going to be a blessing to all of us. God have given us our body. It's our responsibility to take care of it. The Bible says that our body is the temple of God. So what investment are you investing in the temple that God have given you? What are you doing? And that's what we are going to look at it right now. So please share it. Abby, share it on Woman of Influence page for me. If you haven't put it there, try and put it at the Woman of Influence page. Let me make sure that those are there. So please continue to please help us, okay? Continue to help us go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. Please help us in getting some good numbers on YouTube. Help us on Instagram. We are on Instagram to Victoria Creppy. So please help us, Woman of Influence, and help us to get more numbers there. My personal Instagram, I have about 10,000 followers. Women of Influence have really like nothing. But I want us to get into a point that everything will be Women of Influence. So as my Facebook is powerful, I want my Woman of Influence to be powerful. So please go to Facebook and love Woman of Influence and share it with your friends. And I think it's going to be a blessing. And I just want to say thank you to Shea Creation. You know, last week, she was here and we talked about small business and how we have to encourage and support our small businesses. And guess what? Today, look at what she did. You know, that's why I love her. So she came out with these beautiful balloons. You know, I know Valentine is coming Sunday. You know, if you want her to design something for your church, for your home, for your wife, or whatever, she's available. So you can contact her. We're going to put her information on the comments. So if you need her help, please contact her, and I think it's going to be a blessing. She just does a very awesome job. So please, let's support each other. Let's encourage each other. I told you, as Women of Influence, that's all. I'm sitting here just to support you, to make sure that you are in the perfect will of God. You are doing everything, position yourself for God to continue to bless you. So it's very, very important. And please, those of you who have small businesses, if you live in Atlanta and you have a small business and you want to come to Woman of Influence Show to talk about, we will do that once a month. I mean, we don't charge for you to come to our show, but of course you have to donate to Hands of Grace, because that's what we use to sponsor our pastors, the orphans that we have, the widows that we take care of. So your donation to Hands of Grace will help us to do a lot of our charity work. You know, so if you want to come to the show, please, you can call this number 404-645-3598, and that's Woman of Influence number. So 404-645-3598. Or Abby too is going to put her number there. Please, you can call her. She is the secretary of Women of Influence. You can call her and arrange, if you have a business you want to come to the show, for us to help you to promote it. We are here for you, and we will do that. So thank you once again. Okay, so now let's go into the show. Let's go into the show now. No sound? Oh, there's sound here. Oh. Oh, okay. It just came back. Okay. Okay. I hope you can hear us. Please, can you hear us? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So please check your device, because my phone, there's sound, and we're trying everything here. Actually, that's why we were even late. So please check your device and let's make sure the sound is fine. But let us know. I'll be monitor it and let us know it's fine. Okay, so the sound is good. The sound is good. All right, so please check your device. We're now going to the show, so I want to make sure that you are hearing me. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for even letting us know. But I think it's maybe your device, because the sound is good on our end. All right? Thank you so much. So we are talking about our health and fitness, how to really take care of ourselves, you know, as men and women of God, as men and women of God, women and men of influence. I know that God have anointed you. I know the hand of God is on you. I know you have grace. But guess what? God has given you this body, okay? And it's this body that is going to carry you to do your assignment, The reason why I want to take my time for us to talk about our health and our fitness is this body is what is going to help us to make sure that we are doing what God wants us to do. If you are sick, you cannot do ministry. If you are sick, you cannot even go there and show the love of God. You cannot go and preach. You cannot do anything. So your body is very, very important. And I think that God has made a lot of provisions for us. But sometimes we don't even take care of it. So I put here, healthy, powerful food that when we read the Bible, God gave those things to us. God gave those things to us. So God has made provision for sound health. God wants us to be very healthy, and he has made provision for a sound health. For all of us, it is a great healing power in, just locking up some common food that even is in the Bible for us to eat and get healthy. It is there. And sometimes we take those things, for granted. We just have to get to a point in our life that you have to decide, okay? You have to decide to eat right. You have to decide to take care of your body. You have to be intentional about it. So let me ask you this question. We just entered the year, okay? We just entered the year. Today is the 9th, okay? So we just entered the year. Let me ask you this, and please, if you have done it, I want to hear your comment that you have done it. When you enter the year, do you sit down and says that, okay, what can I do when it comes to my health? Because I know as a man of God, you sat down, you pray, and you ask God, what can you do to improve your spirituality? What can you do to improve everything that you are doing? I did that. So I assume all of us did that. Okay? But do you, after you plan your year and you submitted it to God and you trusting God to bring all those things in place, do you sit down and plan about your health? And ask yourself, what can I do different this year when it comes to my health? What can I do different this year when it comes to my fitness? What can I do when it comes to the way I think, the way I eat, the way I drink, all those things. Have you sat down? If you haven't sat down to do it, please, it's not too late. But I want to point it to you. That's how sometimes we take things for granted. You know what? I know that most of you watching me, you pay your mortgage. That's your investment. You pay your car note. That's your investment. You have maybe investment in stock or whatever. That's investment. But guess what? It's your body that is helping you to be able to pay your mortgage. You're able to pay your car note. It's your body that is helping you to make that investment in stock and all those things. If this body gave up on you, what are you going to do? If your kidneys fails right now, what are you going to do? So what type of investment are you doing on your kidneys? What type of investment are you doing on your heart? What type of investment are you doing on your core, your gastro? What type of investment are you doing? Have you thought about those things? That is what we take for granted. We don't. So we get sick and the doctor tells you, you can't eat this, you can't do this, you can't go here, you stay in bed, you are sick. Then all of a sudden, you have awake and what can I do? What can I do? I'm telling you, you can start today. You can start today. And intentionally think about every aspect of your being, from your head to toe. Your kidneys, your livers, your gastro, your body, your weight, whether you are overweight, underweight, normal weight, whatever. You have to be intentional about it. Because I want you to know, and I want you to put it down, okay? Food is not a sin. Food is good. I love food. Okay? I eat. I love food. But food have to be your medicine. If food is not your medicine, I'm telling you, you are not on the right course. Let me say it straight out. The Bible says that your body is a temple of God. Every food you put on your body have to be that is going to glorify that temple. So food have to be your medicine. Okay? Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 19. Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. Abby put it there. He said, I have set before you life and death, blessings and curse. Therefore, choose life. That's what our Bible is saying. God says, I have set before you. So 2021, God is saying that I've set before you life and death, sickness or being whole, sickness or being healthy, diseases or just living your life without pain. God says that I've set before you this year. You can really choose to live your life without sickness. I am a living, testimony. I am a living testimony. I have used my lifestyle. Once I was going through the fitness class, which we are going to start on the 27th of this month. And please, if you haven't registered, go to Woman of INF. Women of INF. So womenofINF.com and register. Okay? And once I was going through it, God told me that why not just put this thing that I think I have to write a book. So I'm going to do it. Because I've used my lifestyle to reverse medical, reports. What they told me I have, what my body was going through, and now what I don't have. And we can all do that. God is our healer. God has made provision. God don't want us to be sick. So God says that he has set before you death, blessings, being healthy, being sick, diseases, and all those things. You can choose. And sometimes we make an excuse, typical excuse. Oh, it runs in the family. Oh, my mother have it, my father have it. That does not mean you should have it. No. If your mother have diabetes, if your mother have blood pressure, that does not mean you have to have it. If you live well, you can escape all those things. Although it will be in the family, that does not mean you have to have it. And when the Bible says that Jesus himself have taken away our disease and sicknesses, how can you have it when Jesus have taken it? But it all boils down how you will live your life. So it's very, very important. I just want to encourage you. Choose life. Choose life. Genesis chapter 1 verse 29. Genesis chapter 1 verse 29. Let's see what the word of God says. It says that, and God said, see, I have given you every herbs. Every herbs. It's God who gave us those things because, the body have the ability to heal itself. No sickness, no disease that you will go through that your body cannot fight it. If you feed your body the power, things that God have already even provided for us. If you feed it, your body can fight anything that comes to your body. Common cold, blood pressure, diabetes, whatever, your body have the ability to fight it. So God says that I have given you all those, health. God have given that. And, fruit. God have given us fruit. Okay? So you read this and you know that the fruits, the food, and all those things God have given us is the one that we have to go. And when we eat it, then we will see the blessings of God. If we don't stop and we don't do it and we are eating junk, our body becomes junk. It's very important. So we have a question. What is an easy way to start good, healthy habit? What is the easy way to start good, healthy habit? And we're going to talk about it, but let me answer that, because that's why I say that we have to be intentional, okay? So if you want to start, a very good, healthy habit right now, you have to sit down, okay? So sit down. Look at all the food that you eat. Look at all the things that you do, your daily, what you do when you wake up in the morning. What do you do? Some of us will go straight to coffee. Some of us will go straight to tea. So all those things. What is the benefit to your body? You have to consider all those things. Second, the foods that you eat. The foods that you eat. There are some food that when you eat, it heals your body, okay? Our body is full, I always say that, especially, women, our, core, our stomach. It's kind of like a big womb that is there, okay? So you have to be eating things that will go in there and heal it, okay? So everything that you are eating is either healing your body or is either feeding diseases and feeding sicknesses. So every food you put in your mouth, okay, you have to think about it. So if you want to start with what you are eating, what is on your plate. When you feed your plate and you put it in front of you, can you say that the food that is in front of you on your plate is going to heal your body or is going to give you sicknesses? That one, you yourself, you know. I don't have to even mention the food. You know. If typically you have macaroni and cheese, you have fried chicken, you have all those things on your plate, and that's what you are eating every day, of course, you will get high blood pressure. You will get diabetes. Sugar, sweet. You drink lemonade, you drink, those teas, and it's full of sugar. Of course, you're going to get diabetes. You understand? Let me say it right here. And so when it comes to soda, okay? So if you're going to doubt me, let me give you an experiment, and you can go and do it. Go and buy Coke, okay? Coca-Cola. Buy it. And if you doubt me, put it on your car. Put it on your car. Pour it, okay? Pour it on your car. And give it just a minute. You see that all the paint on your car will come off. If you are doubting me, I want you to go and try it. Because when you finish, you have to go and fix your car. Because all the paint will come off. So can you imagine what it's doing in your stomach? When you drink soda, you know the damage it's doing to your system. If it can clean, and actually some people even use it to clean their house, clean their toilet, that's how powerful the chemicals that are in. And you are drinking it like you are drinking water. You are destroying your temple that God has given you. So those are some examples that I can set here. So if you want to start, you really want to start it very well. We have another question. Should you eat to live and not live to eat? I love that. Yeah, I love that. Should you live to eat and not to eat to live? That is a very good mindset that everybody have to have. And please join me on that classes. I know it's going to be a blessing. This morning I was telling one of my dearest woman of God that I don't joke with. I told her, please, you need these classes. Even if you don't have access, I will go there and register with you. But I want you to be part of these classes because I know how powerful it's going to be. And it's just $60. And I know some people will say, I don't have $60. Are you telling me since you get into 2020, you haven't bought a new shoe? Your shoe is not even a $60. Your top is not even a $60. And you can't afford to invest. You see the issue. Invest on your health for $60 and you are complaining. You are very cheap. You know how much your heart will cost? You know how much your kidneys will cost? I pray that you will never have to go through those things, because then you will know how much it costs. So go to our website. We're going to put the information there. Abby or T, put it there for me. Go to our website, register to be part of this class, because I'm telling you, we are going to exploit and we're going to do all those small things. You will thank me. You will thank me. A sister called me Sunday. She said, Pastor Victoria, you can't believe it, because I'm doing it at Grace Place, and I decided to be a blessing to everybody. So you can join it. It's going to be Zoom exclusive class. So you can join it wherever you are. She said, Pastor, you can't believe I have lost 10 pounds for just one thing you showed me to do. She have lost 10 pounds. And losing weight is just a bonus. I'm not even talking about losing weight. I'm talking about you being fit in your body, you being healthy. Okay? Weight loss comes as a bonus. It comes as a bonus. Okay? So very intentional about it. Another question is here. Is portion control necessary when eating healthy? Yes. So portion control is very necessary. I always tell my husband, it being healthy does not mean you can eat it late. Okay? So it's like, I just want salad, but I want it at 11. I'm like, no. You can't eat late. It's not good for you. So I know it's healthy, but the timing of eating is bad, so you can't eat it. So although I want you to eat very healthy, portion control is good. You have to count your calories. We're going to talk about that. You have to count your calories in the day if you really want to be healthy. And you have to know what you are eating, how many calories is in. It's all good. Portion control, it being healthy does not mean that you just sit down and be eating it. You still have to control what you eat. Please, if you have a question, you can let us have it. Let us have your question. Thank you so much for joining me. We are talking about our health. We are talking about our fitness as men and women of influence. I want you to be fit for your assignment. The assignment God has set before you, I don't know about you, it's great. The assignment God has set before you is so wonderful. And I don't want us, to be sick. And one day maybe I have to share my testimony with you guys. When we moved to Georgia and God was doing great things. And guess what? The enemy attacked me, and the sickness that I went through is just a mind-blowing, when the doctors didn't know what was wrong, but I was sick. And the pain and how it affected my family, how it affected the ministry that God have given us. And out of that came this passion I have for just being healthy and just being fit, because I know when you are sick, you cannot accomplish your assignment. I was sick for some time, and I couldn't do anything. It affected my husband, because it's like, oh God, and isn't my wife going to die? It was a terrible season in my life, and we can all avoid that when we follow what God has put for us. So I want us to, we have to get to a point that we have to know that even eating, is an act of worship. Okay? Eating is an act of worship. Because if God have given you the temple, okay, where God lives, where the Spirit of God lives, then you always have to remember that whatever you put in is a form of worship. It's a form of worship. It's a form of worship. Whatever you put in is a form of worship. Then guess what? I find a Bible quotation to support my point. I'm like, yes. So 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. It says, look at this. This is your Bible. Okay? This is your Bible. It says that, therefore, whether you eat or drink or whatever you do all to the glory of God. You see? So whether you are drinking that soda, is that soda the glory of God to go and destroy the temple God has given you? When you are eating sugar, you are feeding cancer. You are feeding diseases in your system. Is it glorifying God? When you are eating that, you know what I'm talking about. You know, that big, pizza, that big, I don't want to go there. You know what is right and what, you know it. But if you want me to mention, I will mention it for you. When you are eating those things, when you are eating those things, is it giving glory to God? No. So the Bible says that whatever you are eating, whether you are drinking, make sure that whatever you do, you are doing it to the glory of God. So please, I'm asking you, woman and man of influence, please. Your health have to be your number one priority. That's why $60, okay, cannot be so much expensive, okay, not to be part of that class. $60? I'm kidding me. You know how much I invest between my boot camps and between my trainers and all those things? $60? It's nothing. So please, there's no excuse. We have a question. How is it so easy to feed people to neglect? How is it so easy you feel for people to neglect their fitness? Or is it that? Yeah, people neglecting their fitness. I think because we are not intentional. Okay? We are not intentional about our health. We are intentional about everything. You don't even miss your payment on your mortgage because you don't want to be homeless. You don't miss your payment on your car because guess what? You don't want your car to be taken away from you. But have you sat down about your health? Are you intentional about what you eat? Then some people make an excuse. Oh, healthy food is expensive. Oh my God, wait. Tell me healthy food is expensive. Just wait till you get sick. No, wait till you get sick. Then you know that the co-pay, even if you have insurance, the co-pay is more money than you eating healthy. So that is not an excuse. That is not an excuse. I will prefer now to eat healthy, to eat organic food, to feed my body good food, than later, when God have blessed me and I have money and I'm enjoying my life later in my life, for me not to be able to enjoy anything. Why? Because I'm sick. What is the sense in it? For me to make investment, for me to, pay my mortgage, then after my mortgage is paid off, all my cars are paying off, then now I can relax and say, oh, that's the goodness of God. Then I'm sick. I can't drive. I'm sick. I can't live in home. They have to go and put me in a nursing home. I'm sick. I can't enjoy the blessings of God. So what is so much expensive to eat healthy that you cannot do? It's just because we are not thinking about it. So you don't even plan your day. Yesterday my husband told me, and it's good to be in the same mindset with your husband or your wife. So my husband really want to be healthy because he went to the doctors and he loved all his numbers that they are telling him. For your doctor to tell you your blood pressure is like a baby, isn't that awesome? You are growing and your blood pressure is like a baby. So he's really enjoying his numbers. He's very good. He's not at any, sometimes they will tell you are the border of all those things. All those news, he's not getting it again. So he's really enjoying it. So he told me the whole of this week, I don't want to do carbs. I just want to do a lot of grains and, vegetables and those things. So this morning, he asked me, what is the menu? Okay? And I told him, I will feast you some nice greens with your, portion of meat to eat good. I've planned what I'm going to eat today. I have everything planned. So I'm not just going around, then I'm hungry, then my donuts is right there, then I run there. No. I plan. Okay, so you have to be intentional about it, and I think it's going to be a blessing when we do. What do you think of our Ghanaian food, fufu and benku? Oh my God! So you don't want me to go there. So, there is nothing wrong with fufu. There's nothing wrong with benku. I always tell people, those of us who are from Africa, if I ask you to stop fufu and ask you to stop the benku and all those things, I know you're going to crucify me right here. So there's nothing wrong with it. I think what you really want to do is the timing, okay? If you wake up and you want to eat fufu, can you please eat your fufu like the time you wake up? Okay? Maybe by 10, okay? Or 11, or even 12. Okay, let's say 12. Eat your fufu around 12. You have the whole day, okay, to walk, to do things, to let the fufu melt out. And please, if you eat fufu, it means you can't eat fufu in the afternoon and dinner you eat benku. Are you kidding me? That is no. I mean, that is dangerous. Let me put it that way. That is killing yourself softly. You cannot eat fufu, then you eat fufu in the afternoon, eat fufu in the evening, and eating fufu like your life is for fufu. No, you cannot do that. So if you are eating fufu, it's good. But make sure you are eating it in a good time. Make sure you are eating it once a day, not every day. Okay? So can you eat it maybe twice a week or 3 times a week? But don't eat fufu every day. Don't eat benku every day. Benku happened to be my favorite long time ago. I used to really like benku. I remember when I was pregnant with Blessing. Oh my God, like early as like 8, I'm eating benku. I love benku and fish and the pepper. Oh my God, I love it. I think with all my children, each one of them comes with some food that I'll be eating so crazy. With Uriah, it was fufu. And guess what? When I finished, I paid the price. When I did, after Uriah came, I was like 3 times my normal weight. I paid the price. And it took me forever. It took me like a year to lose all those fats. And, in Africa, your first pregnancy, they will tell you, oh, you are eating for 2, you are eating for the baby, and you are eating for yourself. Please, all those things is not true. You are not eating for any baby. Eat healthy. You are not eating for... The baby, of course, eat what you are eating. So don't eat for 2. Still eat for 1. You understand? Just eat for 1. But if you enjoy your benku, just do it. Benku with pepper and fish. Very healthy. Okay, very healthy. But don't eat it, after 6. Don't eat it, 10. Don't eat it those late. You're going straight to bed. It's going to turn sugar. Your sugar level will go high. It's not good. Fat will be in your system. It's not good. So you eat it early. It will help you the whole day. You have time to go and walk. And please, if you eat those food, just go and walk around after you finish. Just walk around the building like 20, minutes, 30 minutes, to really, don't just finish eating and just sit in the sofa and just sit there. And just sit there. No. So actually, you can eat everything. I think Pastor Nana is watching. Pastor Nana is one of my go-to if I need healthy, healthy things. And actually, I am so straight, okay, in eating some food. And it was Pastor Nana who told me, Pastor, you can eat this, but make sure you eat it in proportion, and the timing and everything. And Pastor Nana is watching. And she is very, very healthy. But guess what? She eats everything. She eats awusa cocoa. She eats, everything. I mean, sometimes she will send me her breakfast. I'm so jealous of you. She eats everything. Everything. She's also from Ghana. And she eats everything. thing. I'm telling you, from benku to fufu. For me, for some reason, my body don't want to eat fufu again. For years, I can't eat fufu. I remember I went to Ohio, and I was talking to my girlfriend and, her sons. And they said, Auntie, you don't eat fufu, then we are not Ghanaian. We are taking your passport from you. You are not a Ghanaian again. You are not part of us. So for some reason, I cannot eat it. I don't think it's anything. Just, when you are growing, you get to a point, some things just get out of your system. So for me, I don't eat, benku. I don't eat fufu. But once a while, like maybe Thanksgiving, I will eat benku or something like that. I love yam. I still love fried yam, with fish and pepper. It's still my favorite. I eat it. I haven't eaten it for a while though, but I eat those things. So actually, I eat everything. My plantain, instead of frying, I will roast it. So I still do my roasted, plantain with nuts. I do peanuts with, roasted plantain. So that's another favorite thing that I still enjoy when it comes to eating Ghanaian food. Spinach, using the spinach to do like the way we do it back home, like contomere, so you say contomere stew. I do that a lot because spinach is very good, so I do that a lot. So that, there's a lot of food that even as Africans is very good. We don't have to stop eating our food just because we want to be healthy. No, you don't have to be eating salad every day just to be healthy. No, you really want to eat healthy, balanced food. And I think my mom is watching. My mom is typically, one of my go-to, person. My mom eats everything, but my mom eats very good portion and eat very, very good healthy food. So her breakfast will be, I think, grapefruit. Sometimes grapefruit with half of a bagel or something like that. That's her breakfast. And in the afternoon, she will just eat something small. And the evening, she will eat something. So she eats very good, but very proportioned. And guess what? She takes a lot of vitamins. And of course, she has baptized me with it. So I take a lot of vitamins too, to make sure that whatever I'm not getting in food, I'm getting it replaced by the vitamins that I'm taking. So we just have to be very, very, cautious about it. And if my mom tell you her testimony, how she's been able to keep herself till her age, my mom is in her 80s, and sometimes when I'm standing with her, I feel like, oh, I have a long way to go, because she looks so good. So I'm just growing in my 40s, and sometimes I'm having pain in my knees, having pain in my waist, and I'm like, you're too young to go through all that, But when you eat right, you take your vitamins, you exercise. All those things help you a lot, not to go through that. So it's very, very, important we do that. Another thing that I want us to look at here is you have to know that your health is the most, variable assets that you have. It's very important. Please put it there for me. Please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. And please, let's stop the excuse. I can't do it. And I think one of the things that sometimes eat us up is, especially when we are on want to lose weight or want to start being healthy, and you did it for like 1 week, 2 weeks, and then we say, oh, I'm not seeing any result, so this thing is not working. Oh, you use years to destroy your body. You use years to gain all that weight. You think you can use just 1 week to lose all that weight? No. Please take your time. Don't be hard on yourself. It will take time. Give yourself a whole year. Okay, give yourself a whole year to eat well, to exercise. And of course, if you do that, I can guarantee you will be healthy, you will lose weight. But don't do those crash course diet you know what diet is? Diet is dying. Okay? Personally, I don't do diet, and I will not advise you to do that unless it's a very healthy diet. But there's a lot of crazy, I'm saying crazy diet there, that when you do it, although you will lose weight, but you are destroying your system. You are damaging your kidneys. You are damaging your body. You are damaging your system. And you have to be very careful with all those, diet there. You don't eat anything. You drink water the whole day, and you eat one egg and all those things. Please, eat normal. I eat normal. I eat normal, okay? But guess what? I eat normal and I exercise. Okay, I don't eat junk. So I'm not asking you to go and eat junk. Don't eat junk. Eat healthy food and exercise. And you will be fine. You will lose weight if you want to lose weight. But don't be stressing yourself and saying that, oh, you did it 1 week, it didn't work. It takes time. It takes time. So give yourself a lot of time, but make sure that your health is the most important thing to do. So I have a question here. What do you think about white rice? Okay, so consumption, white rice consumption. So white rice is actually not good, okay? White rice turns straight to sugar. But guess what? Guess what? I think everything you eat, so even although white rice is not good, even if you turn to brown rice, maybe you want to eat brown rice. When you start eating brown rice and you eat it every day, it's also become not good. It's also become like white rice, okay? If you eat yam every day, if you eat potatoes every day, they all turn up to not be good if you eat it every day. So if you love white rice, okay, I will ask you, can you just eat it, like quarter cup, okay? Quarter cup of rice, which I know my African family don't do that because rice is our main dish. So we do it in bowl. We get a whole bowl of rice. Then we eat. Then we know that, oh, now I have eaten rice. If you want to be healthy, we can't do bowls now. We have to do cups. So let's try and do our rice in cups, okay? So maybe quarter, or half cup, on your plate with a lot of maybe steamed veggies, salad and whatever. Once a week will not hurt, But if you really are suffering with blood sugar, okay, if you have issue with your blood sugar levels, then I will advise you to stay off rice, okay? If you really want to control your weight, okay, and be at certain type of, weight, maybe a healthy weight where you really need to be, then you have to stay off rice. But if you don't have that issue and you still want to enjoy your rice, you can enjoy it, but you can't eat it every day. Sometimes, especially my sisters that comes from the islands, you see our plate, we have rice, we have yam, then we have plantain. Rice is starch, yam is starch, plantain is starch on the same plate. So can you please can you take one off, at least for now? If you don't have any issue, like my mom doesn't have any issue, so my mom can have all three. But me, I wouldn't do that. Of course, I'm not at my mom's age, so I'm trying to look good. I'm trying to be healthy when I get to her age, so I won't do that. I won't put rice, yam, and plantain on my plate. I won't do that. I will just use one of those things and add a lot of vegetables and a lot of meat, okay? And meat to it, not a lot of meat, but meat to it. I will do it that way, So rice is not the best, but it depends how you eat it. If you can skip it throughout, you know, you can skip it and replace it with something if you can, because there are some people who cannot stop eating rice. You ask them to eat rice right now, it's like you are sentencing them to death. I don't want, you know, as a woman of influence, I don't want you to kill yourself. So please, you can enjoy your rice, but make sure that you are eating it very early too, okay? You are eating it very early. You have to get to a point that after 6, you don't eat anything heavy. No meat after 6. You have to get to a point. Actually, they will say that even 4. After 4, don't eat any meat because it takes time, you know, in your body, in your stomach. So after 4, make sure that you are not eating steak, you are not eating chicken, you are not eating all those turkey, all those things. They are good, they are healthy, but at a certain time in the day, make sure you are not going there. You can eat it early. So lunch, make sure you are eating a good lunch and eat light dinner. Okay, eat light dinner. It will help you. To help you. Eat very full lunch and eat a light dinner so you are not eating late, because late eating is another ball game. It's another ball game which is not good at all. So you have to stop that. You have to stop that. Okay, I think I have, Minister Nessa, can you help me? Because there's other contributions or more questions coming. Lisa is saying something. If you can help me to write it down. My mom also says something. If you can help me to get it here. So please be intentional, you know, about your body. You know, make sure that you are investing in your body, what you drink. Those of you who are going to join the fitness club, we will talk about what water does for us. I'm telling you, if you want to lose weight and you are not drinking water, forget about it. If you want to be healthy and you are not drinking water, forget about it. Because water is the main thing. You want to make sure you drink water. Actually, you are supposed to drink half of your body weight. Half of your body weight in ounce. So if you are 150, you are supposed to drink half of that, which will be, how much is it? 75? Okay, so it means you have to drink 75 ounces of water. 75. So either you get a big container to make sure that you fill it. That's how it helped me. Okay, so I have a glass that I use. I don't use plastic. Plastic is full of chemicals. So stay off from plastic. But I use a glass that have 4 cups. It contains 4 cups. So in a day, sometimes I'm able to drink like 3 or 4. That's a bonus for me. According to my weight, I'm able to drink more than my half of my weight in ounce in water. What is that? It's detoxing you. It's flushing all the chemicals that is going into your system, the one you welcome into your system, the one that comes into your system because of the air, because of the area you live and all those things. The more water you drink, the more it's flushing all those toxins from your system. So please drink water. Please drink water. Half of your weight. If you are 200 pounds right now, it means you have to be able to drink 100 ounces of water a day. I don't know how you're going to do it between your tea, between the drinks you drink, which please don't drink soda, don't drink all those sugar drinks, don't stay off from it. But between your healthy tea and your coffees and your water and all those things, it have to come up with 100 ounces of water if you are 200. You see how it's hard, but it's doable. It's doable. It's all in discipline. It's all being intentional. You want to get it. It's all being intentional. There's a question here. How can you start to be motivated to work out when you are working from home? Okay, so when you are working from home, sometimes I think it's very, very hard. But if you want, so when we started the fitness, Woman of Influence Fitness in the church, okay, I love Sister Joy. And I will mention her name because she has done wonderfully with that class. She didn't know anything about steps, how to get 10,000 steps. And I told her, and I showed them how to get your 10,000 steps. Each one of us have a steps in our home. So when you are walking, okay, and you are on break, go on your steps. Go down, come back, go down, come back. You cannot, you don't even have to go outside the house. You can get 10,000 steps, okay, in a day, in your house. Between you going to the bathroom, walking, so get maybe a smart watch or, this is mine, okay? So it helped me with my steps, So between you going to the bathroom, you going on the steps, coming, consciously doing that, intentionally doing that. It's not that you want to just go on the steps, but intentionally you want to put something in. At the edge of your steps, okay, at the edge of your steps, you can just stand there, the steps and the floor, okay, and do like skipping right there. You lift your leg there, you lift it down, you lift it up, you lift it down, right there. You are working on your heartbeat. Your heart will be running right there. You are working on your legs. Those of you who suffer blood clots and all those things, you do that, it's going. It's not staying. It's not will come into your blood and cause issues for you. So although you are home, there's still a lot that you can do. Guess what? I have a lazy chair in my house, okay? I call it my lazy chair, and that's the chair that I sit there to work to. My husband said, why do you do all your work here? But I sit there. But guess what? I have like 10 pounds of the bell. How do you call it? Yeah, I have 10 pounds. And whilst I'm sitting there, whether I'm watching TV or not, I'm working my hand. So I'm doing this with a 10 pound. I'm watching TV. Maybe sometimes I'll be reading, but I'm sitting down, but I'm doing this. So whilst you are working, when you have break, you can do all those things. Try and fit all those things in your system. Jump rope, okay? Before you start work, can you jump rope for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes? You don't know what it does to your heart. And it also helps you. So I think those are the small, small things. But I have one of our brothers who own a gym that is coming to the class that I'm going to hold. That's why you can't afford not to register. He will come and show us what to do when we are home. Small, small exercise to do when we are home to still be able to get our fitness rolling. And guess what? TJ, who is my, producer, also is very, very good when it comes to gym and exercise and fitness. He too will come and help us. I'm thinking the last day of the class, that Saturday, we're going to jam in the church here. We all come here, those of you who can come here. But it's going to be live anyway, so you can watch it with all the coaches, and it's going to be wonderful. I have a wonderful, wonderful plan for that class. So join us everywhere you are. But I think it's help. If you need more questions and you need more things that you think you can do, please, you can inbox me, okay? Inbox me. There are some things, because I'm not a medical doctor, I don't want to say some things here, okay? But there are a lot of things I personally do, a lot of drinks I drink and all those things. I can send it to you, but it's going to be available for the people that are going to register, for the class. I'm going to be sharing it with you at the class. All my secret is going to be revealed at the class. So you really want to be part, you really want to be part of it. So please go to the website right now and register. It's just $60. Register, I think with the fees, like $61 or something. It's less than your health. It's less than your health. So go there and register. Let's do this thing together. I want 2021 to be whole for all of us. And we are not going to repeat negative family history. Our fathers and our mothers having it does not mean that we also need to have it. Okay? It doesn't mean that we also need to have it. So it's very, very important. Let me go through this and we will be finishing because we came in late anyway. But let me go through this. So these are some of the physical activities. I want you, just 5 of them. Please put it down, and let's make sure that we are practicing it every day for this year, whilst we are trusting God to do wonderful things in our life, making us fit, okay? And you can improve your health and reduce risks, okay, of diseases and sicknesses and all those things, type 2 diabetes, cancer, heart disease, and all those things, blood pressure, and all those things. There's a lot of things that it can help us to improve on those things. If you have it, just improve on it. I have had people in here, in Grace Place, that I've shown them things to do, that they are not taking their blood pressure again, because their doctor says they don't need it. The doctor don't give them any medication again, because they don't need it. Why? Because they have improved their health. So they are not on any medication again. And it's just by the grace of God. God is going to heal you. But there's what you can do. So if you are suffering all those things, these are some of the small tips I want you to do. Okay, that will help. So please make sure you exercise at least 30 minutes a day. You know, it goes a long way. Walk 30 minutes. Walk at least. However you do it, whether on your step, okay, whether around your house, whether you want to go to the park, however you want to do it, but make sure that at least every day you have your 30 minutes. That is the least thing you can do. Okay, that's the least thing. I go to the walk and I run like 6 miles. I haven't run, like 6 miles for some time now, which I think I'm being a little bit, it's not like lazy, it's my timing. But I would do 6 miles, a day, and I'm going to go into it very soon. Now I've been doing like 4 miles and those things, but it takes me like an hour, okay, to do my 6 miles run, which I love it, So please make sure at least 30 minutes. 30 minutes you put it in. And please eat right, okay? Eat right food. Eat right food and control your portions. Eat right food and control your portion. And please, whatever you do, make sure that sugar is off. Throw your sugars out. It feeds cancer. You don't need it. No sugar, please. It's not good. There's a lot of things out there you can use to replace sugar, but white sugar is poison. It's poison. So please make sure that you stay off white sugar. Sweet, I know some of us, we like chocolate, we like all those things. You can have it, but make sure it's not something that you go to it. Every 2 minutes you have candy in your mouth. No. Please, you cannot do that. It's not good for you. And please also track, your calories. Track your calories. How much you are eating, the type of food you are eating, your intake is very important. Just track it so it will help you not to eat too much calories. It's not good for you. And please make sure that you sleep. Sleep well. Because if you are not sleeping well, it gets you a lot of sickness. So that's why I don't want you to be so much stressed. Please don't stress. God have it. God got this. Whatever you're going through, God got you. Stop stressing. Stop stressing. Don't stress. Stop stressing. Don't stress. Okay? No stress. Okay? And also, make sure that you stay motivated. Somebody asked, how can I stay motivated when I'm working? Stay motivated. Encourage yourself. That's why I'm here. Okay? If you need any encouragement, please inbox me. I'm here for you. Encourage yourself. Never give up. Because I've had somebody, one of my daughters keep on saying, Mommy, I've done everything. I went to the park. I've stopped eating, and I'm still gaining weight. The worst thing is to give up. Okay? Before I finish the show, let me share a small testimony with you. So I think for 2 years now, I was stuck with about 7 pounds overweight. Okay? It's not like I am obese, but my normal weight, I have 7 pounds overweight. And I did everything. I was running. I was eating as I can eat. I was doing everything. And this 7 pounds will not go up. It will not go off. And I'm like, what else can I do? And guess what? I just went, to a place that I go, and everything is, healthy stuff and everything. And they did my blood and everything. Notice that some vitamins in my system is very low. I mean, low, 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 low. So low. So they asked me to take those vitamins. And I went ahead, bought it, and I started taking it. And guess what? Between the time I took the vitamin to like 1 week, I've lost 10 pounds. And I'm like, what? I was telling my husband, I haven't done anything. I'm still doing the same thing. So guess what? I was lacking some vitamin that is very important in my body that is not helping my body to fight the fat, to fight, the stress. Everything was in there. All that I needed was vitamins. So those of you who don't take vitamin, please, we will talk about it at that class. How to use vitamins to be healthy. That's all that I need. And between then, plus the fasting we did, and now, guess what? I'm down like 12 pounds. And I'm like, I don't even want to lose weight again. I'm like, please stop. That's it, But guess what? I always tell you, when you do the right things, weight loss is a bonus. It will come whether you like it or not. So let's do the right things, and you will be good. If your weight is fine, it's your health that is important. Okay, it's your health that is important. So thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. If you have any questions, please, you can call. Let me give you Woman of Influence number. Is right here. Where is the number? I'm trying to find the number. Okay. Is it here? Okay, it's here. So Woman of Influence number is 404-645-3598. 404-645-3598. If you have any questions, if you want any help, please call that number, and we will surely help you. We are here for each other. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be great. And please continue to support us as Women of Influence. God bless you. God bless you. And we see you again next week. God bless you.
Thank you for taking time out to join us today. We pray that today's discussion will encourage and help you moving forward as a man or woman of influence. We look forward to seeing you next week as we explore another topic of interest. The preceding program is sponsored by the partners and friends of Women of Influence and Grace Place TV. For more information on the Women of Influence show, please visit our website at www.womenofinf.com or follow us on our various social media platforms. You can watch our past episodes on our Women of Influence YouTube channel. Please be sure to like and subscribe. If you have a question, comment, inquiry, or testimony, we would like to hear from you. Feel free to email us. This show will not be possible without the support of viewers like you. If you would like to partner with us or donate to the Women of Influence show, you may do so by any of the provided mediums. Thank you.
Women of Influence. The glory of the Lord